Hey guys, hello gorgeous. I'm going to continue on the retro movie review kick that I'm on with a couple of Mel Gibson semi-classic movies. I'm going to start off with Payback, which Mel plays a driver, a tough guy, a wise guy, a killer named Porter. That's all he's ever called in the movie, Porter. And the crux of the story is that he does a heist with a friend, and his cut of the money is 70 grand. He gets screwed over by his partner, who takes all the money. He needs to use it for what he needs to use it for. And Porter is left for dead. But he turns out to be a pretty tough cookie, and he comes back looking for his money. And he's looking for his 70 grand, not one penny more. And that's a running gag throughout the film, that they keep offering him more or chastising him for wanting 150 grand or whatever number they quote. And he corrects them saying it's 70. And they just think he's nuts. And it really serves to create a really peculiar criminal. A criminal with a code of ethics, a code of honor. It's an interesting dichotomy. This guy is a killer. He's got no qualms about killing people, about mutilating them, blowing them to bits. But he will not take a penny more than he is owed. It's the principle of the matter. I mean, you'd think he'd want a couple extra bucks for, the bullets in the back and the pain and suffering, but no, what's his is his. And that's the mentality that Porter lives by. What's mine is mine, and what's other people's is sometimes his. I mean, he's also a sleazebag. Anti-hero is putting it lightly. This guy steals from beggars. He is not a good guy, but placed in certain situations along with other scumbags, he's the guy that'll do something right. Like if a woman is being raped or something, I think Porter's the one who will go over there and he'll stop it and he'll go, no, that's not right. So he does have this warped, very, very thin sense of ethics, but they are there compared to everybody else he deals with in the movie, who's just the absolute scum of the earth. I won't give it away, even though the movie has been out for quite some time, maybe for people who haven't ever had a chance to watch it. But the really cool thing about Payback is that some years later, Mel Gibson did a movie called Get the Gringo, which I will be reviewing next. And while Get the Gringo is not a true sequel to Payback, it is a sequel in spirit. So I'll talk about in the Get the Gringo review how it connects to Payback. But as far as Payback goes, if you want a mobster movie, a very entertaining kind of shoot 'em up, a revenge flick, Payback really is one of the good ones out there. It's one of the great Mel Gibson movies of the last 20 years. I mean, Mel always gives it his all in the movies. He's extremely intense, very, very passionate. And it's one of his better performances, I think. So, if you haven't seen it, or if it's been a while since you watched Payback, definitely check it out again. It stands the test of time, and it's pretty cool how it might possibly lead into Get the Gringo. Question or comment, scroll down and go to town. And to join the Nerd Tribe, hit subscribe. Nerd must stay. Hadouken!